Hello, boys and girls. This is Miss Cullivan, and this is Geometry Lesson number 1. For this lesson, you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. If you don't have a piece of paper and a pencil with you now, pause the video and go get the things that you need. Start the video when you're ready. Okay, so what are we going to do today in math? We are going to be learning about two-dimensional shapes. So we're going to learn how to draw them, we're going to learn the names of them, and we're going to talk about the attributes, the properties, the different sections and the parts of the shape. First, we're going to learn how to draw the shapes. I think you're going to know some of these shapes already on your own, and if you don't, then I'm going to help you. So the first shape I want to talk about is a triangle. Think for a minute, boys and girls. What do you know about a triangle? Do you know what a triangle looks like? And if you do, go ahead and draw it for me on your piece of paper. Not too big because you're going to draw a lot of shapes today. Well, let me give you some hints about a triangle to see if this helps you. A triangle has 3 sides. It has 3 vertices. And it has 3 angles. Do you know what a triangle looks like now? If you do, go ahead and draw it. Okay, so here's a triangle, boys and girls. There it is. You recognize that? Here's the sides. Triangles have 1, 2, 3. Now, vertices is a word you might have heard in first grade. I'm not sure. But a vertice is when 2 sides meet together. So when number 1 and number 3 sides touch, it makes a vertice. Do you see that little point? You might think of it as a corner. But in math, we're going to call it a vertice. Okay? So when side 1 and 2 touch, there's another vertice. And there's the third one. When there's only one, we call it a vertex. And when there's more than one, we call it vertices. Okay? So here is another triangle. That has 3 sides. And here are some more triangles that have 3 sides. This part, see where I put that little arrow, boys and girls? That's called the angle. On the inside of the shape is where the angle is. So triangles have 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. Here's our next word, boys and girls. This one is very long. It's called a quadrilateral. I don't know if you know this word or not, but I'm going to give you some hints. A quadrilateral has 4 sides, it has 4 vertices, and it has 4 angles. Can you draw a quadrilateral? Let's show you. Here's one example of a quadrilateral. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices. This is also a quadrilateral, boys and girls, because it has 4 sides. This is a quadrilateral. This is a quadrilateral. All of these shapes have 4 sides. They all have 4 vertices, and they all have 4 angles. Do you see those 4 angles? Good. Here's another quadrilateral that has 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. Look at all of these shapes, boys and girls. Any shape that has 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles is a quadrilateral. Next word. Do you know that word? Pentagon. Pentagon. A pentagon has 5 sides, 5 vertices, and 5 angles. Can you draw a pentagon? Here's what a pentagon looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. It also has 5 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, just for a different picture, there's another pentagon. And inside of the vertice where I circled is where the angle is. This, boys and girls, is a building in Washington, D.C., right near where the president works. And do you know the name of this building? This building is called the Pentagon. And it is a building that is in the shape of a pentagon. And lots of people that work with the president and the government for the United States work at the Pentagon. Here's our next word, boys and girls. This is called hexagon. Hexagon. Now, let me tell you, hexagons have 6 sides, 6 vertices, and 6 angles. And the way that I remember hexagon and has 6 sides is that hex has an X and 6 has an X. So when I get trying to think of my math vocabulary words and I'm getting them mixed up, pentagon and hexagon, and remember that the X in hexagon reminds me of the X in the number 6. So here's a hexagon, boys and girls, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices, and 6 angles. There's your hexagon. How about this word? Rectangle. A rectangle has 4 sides. 2 are long and 2 are short. It also has 4 vertices and 4 angles. Here's some rectangles for you, boys and girls. Next word, trapezoid. Trapezoid. A trapezoid has 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. There's a trapezoid. Here's another trapezoid. And there's another trapezoid. You want to try drawing a trapezoid? You can pause the video and draw a trapezoid if you would like. Here's our next one, boys and girls. Circle. A circle has no sides, 0 vertices, and 0 angles. No sides, no vertices, and no angles is a circle. Very good. Here's the next one. Do you know that word? Square. A square has 4 equal sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. Now this is very important, boys and girls, because a rectangle has 4 sides and 4 vertices and 4 angles. But what makes a square special is that all their sides are equal. That means they're exactly the same length, and that's what makes a square so special. Here's a whole bunch of squares. Here's a rhombus. A rhombus also has 4 equal sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. And this one is an oval. An oval has no sides, no vertices, and no angles. All right, we're going to play a little game. You don't have to write these down, boys and girls. You can just say them out loud, okay? And see if you can name the shape. Are you ready? Do you know the name of that shape? That's a rectangle. Very good. Here we go. What shape is this? That is an oval. Very good. Here's the next one. What's that? Triangle. Triangle. Here's the next one. That's a circle. Very good. Here comes the next one. That's a trapezoid. Here's our next one. Triangle. Very good. Here's the next one. Oh, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the name of the shape with 5 sides? Pentagon. Pentagon. I wonder if you remembered that. Here is the next one. This shape has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides. What do we call a shape that has 6 sides? A hexagon. Did you remember my trick? I hope you did. What's this one? Square. Very good. Okay, one more thing before we wrap up today's lesson. I'm going to give you a little riddle. Let's see if you can figure this out. This shape has 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. Can you name and draw that shape? What shape has 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles? A triangle. How'd you do? Here's another one. This shape has 4 equal sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. Name and draw that shape. What's it called? A square. Very good. Here's your next one. I have no sides, no vertices, and no angles. Who am I? Draw me and say my name. You can write my name or say my name. Who am I? A circle or an oval. Here comes our next one. I am a quadrilateral. My opposite sides are equal length, but not all my sides are the same length. So what shape am I? Draw me, and what am I called? A rectangle. Great job today, boys and girls. Your job today is to draw 4 shapes and label them. Tell me how many sides, how many vertices, and how many angles. And then tell me which shape did you like the best and why. Post this on Dojo so Miss Cullivan can take a look at it, okay? Draw 4 shapes and label them. So if you draw a square, label it a square. Tell me how many sides, how many vertices, and how many angles. And then, out of the 4 shapes that you drew, which shape did you like the best, and tell me why. Thanks for listening, boys and girls. Bye.